So, when you're dealing with triangles, I'm going to do this so that I give you the notes that I want you to have. Then we go back to our questions. When you're dealing with a triangle is a simple shape, which now I don't want to hear anybody say this is hard or whatever. A triangle is a simple shape. We want to see how they ask you at your IGCSE level. The first word is area. So for area, I want you to know there are 3 ways to find area of a triangle. Right, Alex? Alex, there are 3 ways, right? There are 3 ways. Which is the first one? You will be given a right-angled triangle. A triangle like this one. Yes, base times height. Good. This is the first one. Good. So to get area of this first triangle, you say base times height over 2. This is the first one. I'm going to do a lot of questions with you. Guys. And we'll be working 24/7. Right, Alex? Good. Then the second one is going to be this type. Aqua, can you see this? And you'll be given this base, and you will be given these dotted lines again like this, where they put a right angle. So this is base and height. So we'll be saying area will be base times height over 2. So you two are not going to let me down. I'm building you up from scratch. And you are not going to let me down, both of you. Alex, you're not going to let me down, right? Good. Aqua, I'll be teaching you what Cambridge is, what IGCSE is, together with Alex, so that you master it. And then I'll be doing questions with you and past papers, right? Good. So it's base and height. Alex, I don't know. I mean, I always have pressure. I always have things to do. Like, I have reasons to always be somewhere, but then I'm around for now. I'll try to be around, okay? I'll tell you. I'll keep you posted. I'll make sure. Yes, I have to. No, I have to. Look at this one now. Base by height over 2. Look at the third one, Mr. Alex. Then we go to the sides. And I'm going to be doing questions with you, and you're going to be telling me what to do based on what we have agreed on. So master these rules, and we have to use them. This one is another one like this. Right. Can you see that the first one had a right angle? Can you see that the first one had a right angle, Aqua? This right angle here. This one. So it was easy. It was base times height over 2. The second one did not have a right angle. No right angle. So we say it's a non-right angled triangle. But they made it easy for you. They gave you the base, and they also gave you the real height. The true height is this one. So you can get area real quick. Then the third one, they won't have. It's again no right angle, but they will not give you base and height. They'll give you this side, which we'll call A, this side, which we'll call B, then this angle, which we'll call theta. Okay, so if they ask for area of a triangle, I want you to look on these 3 and choose which one works. This third one, Mr. Alex, it is when you don't get a base and a height. You now say area is equal to this side here. You take this side. You multiply by this side, which is B. Then you multiply by sine of this one. You don't just take an angle. You're not allowed. You put sine, then you put your angle. Sine theta. Then you divide everything by 2 again. Just like we were doing for base times height, it was base times height over 2. Here, base times height over 2. Here, it will be AB sine theta over 2. Have you seen this? Good. Aqua, have you seen this? Which part? No, like, did you see what I wrote on the screen, though? Like, okay. Should see A, you should see B, you should see theta. They'll ask you for area and give you something like this. So you just say that side A times that side B times sine theta, then you divide by 2. Don't let me down. Come on now. Come on now. Don't let me down. Now let's do the last one, which is how do you find a missing side or a missing angle? Right. Alex, let's do this. Let's do this. You gotta get me 100% here. Okay, now we are doing missing side. We are done with area, Alex. Did you see the 3 ways of getting area? Did you write them down? Did you write them down this way, the way I just gave you? Right. Let's go now. We're doing missing side or missing angle. The first thing I want to teach you is, Alex? Yes. Yes. Be patient, Alex. I could tell you're jittery. I could tell. Be patient. Okay. I won't take too long. I want you to just be present. Uh what time is this? 1 o'clock? Just tell her 2. Can you write for me the word Sokoto, Alex? The word Sokoto. Did you write it? Sokotoa? I want you to write these type of neat notes. This is the triangle, you can say a cheat sheet, which means I'm showing you everything you're going to need to know. Okay. Right. Can you write for me the word Sokotoa? The way I wrote it here. I don't want to see any formulas that I didn't tell you. So for Sokotoa, look at what you get. A triangle with a right angle. Then these are example cases. Look, you get a triangle with a right angle, Alex. Then you'll be given, this is 3, this is 5, this is theta, and it says find theta. Or you'll be given, this is 3, this is 40 degrees, A, B, C. Then they'll say Find AC. Can you see this, Alex? I want you to see important things. I was telling it to my A-level students yesterday. Yes, you're finding what? Which one? Which part? The one you what? Find theta. This one. Oh, okay, okay. Theta. Find theta. So, look at it. If they give you a triangle, remember a triangle is an easy shape. Huh? Do you all agree with me that a triangle is an easy shape with just 3 sides? So now we are no longer finding area. Area means all this space inside. No. We have seen the 3 formulas for area. It's just base times height over 2, base times height over 2. Then this one, you multiply the 2 sides and sine theta and divide by 2. But now we are finding here theta, which is a missing angle. Right? Do you agree with me that we are finding a missing angle here? We are finding a missing angle. If you are finding a missing angle, what method must you use? Read out what I wrote in black at the top and highlighted in pink. So, you use so what? SOHCAHTOA. Good. Well done. Aqua, you use what? Good. I don't want to see anything else. You can do this, you two. You're not going to let me down. If they ever ask you to find theta, you use SOHCAHTOA. Okay? On a right angle triangle. Here, what about if they ask you to find AC, which is this side here? AC means the side which comes from A and goes to C, this side here. They say, find AC. The side which goes from A and goes to C. Find AC. But look what they gave you, Alex. Alex, can you look into your triangle? What did they give you? 3 centimeters, right? They gave you 3 centimeters, right? What is it? It's a side, right? They gave you one side, and then they gave you 40 degrees. What is this, Alex? 40 degrees is an angle, right? The angle, right? Theta. So in here, they gave us one side and one angle. What else? What do we use for here again? SOHCAHTOA. Are we together? So, can you look at these two? Can you look at these two situations? Aqua, can you tell me? Okay. Okay, your mom was doing what, Alex? Did she? Okay, finish this first. Right, let's go for this. The first thing that I said was, Alex, can you tell me what is happening in part A, in situation number 1? Look at, yes, I want you to describe. You are describing to somebody who cannot see Alex, okay? Tell them what the triangle has. Good. The triangle doesn't have the angle, right? They don't have the what? In the triangle, what is missing, Alex? The angle. The theta, right? Okay, the base doesn't matter. You can ignore the base because they didn't ask us to find it. What did they ask us to find, Alex? Okay, good. But I want you to tell me what you are given and what is missing. You are given two what? You are given two sides, right? In part A, you are given two sides. And what is missing, Alex? Alex, what is missing? Theta. Yes, it's missing in part A because that's the one they said we must find. So they are looking for theta, which, yes, so it's a missing angle. So what I want you to recognize, Alex, is that you are asked to find a missing angle. Have you seen that you're asked to find a missing angle? Theta. Theta is an angle, right? So you are asked to find a missing angle. If you're looking for a missing angle, you use SOHCAHTOA. Aqua, if you're looking for a missing angle, you use what? Good. Now, can you describe for me what is missing in the second one, Aqua? What are you given? You're given the angle, yes. And what? No, what else are you given? What else are you given? 3 centimeters is a what? Is a side. So you're given one side and one angle, right? Good. And they're asking you to find AC. What is AC? Alex, is AC a side or an angle? Help us. Yes, base, which is a what? A side. Right? It's not an angle. Right. So let's agree. I don't want to come back and say this again. What I'm showing you here are situations that you will meet in life, in your exam. If you are given, I want you to say this, okay? I want you to repeat after me, then I'll move on. I want you to repeat it, to say this. In situation number one, I'm given two sides. So let me tell you, they will always give you two things. When you're looking for something which is missing, you'll be given two things. In part A, Alex, you are given a side 3 centimeters, another side 3 centimeters, and you are looking for a missing angle. Okay, Alex? So the word angle is there. We are looking for a missing angle. Aqua, we are looking for a missing what? Yes, ask your question, Alex. Yes. Okay, it's just an example. In part B, that's a different question now. Okay, let's go to the. Yes, we are going to see how to find it. Let's go. I want you to come here. Look at this. Look at this exam. Are you seeing? Right. Good. So here they'll always try to trick you. It's very rare when they give you one triangle. They'll put two triangles stuck to each other. Let's focus on this one in red. Tell me what you know about this triangle, Mr. Alex. What do you know about it? Yes, it is a right angle. Yes, that's good. But what do you know about it? Okay, so you know the angle. That's one. Aqua, what else do you know? Yes, there's a 90-degree, I agree. But tell me what else do you know? What else you have been given? Aqua, what else have you been given here? Alex said it correctly. We have been given theta. No, it's not. That's the trick. It's not. 6 centimeters has nothing to do with the triangle in red. It's for the triangle in blue. So don't force. It's a trick question. No. Nobody said half it. No. They didn't say half it. They never said that. 17 is useless because it's for two triangles. We need one triangle at a time. So we are not going to look at it for now. No, you can't. You can't because 17 is covering two triangles. So it's a disaster. If you touch it, you are in trouble. Exactly. Now, tell me, I said you will always be given only two things. You have been given the angle. What else have you been given? Let's see if Aqua can see. Aqua, what else have you been given? On the triangle in red, a side. Which side, Aqua? Good. Alex, didn't you see this one? You are seeing it now, right, Alex? So we have enough information. So Alex, can you come to this situation? Tell me, this situation, is it like A or is it like B? Ah, Alex. Yes, yes, Aqua, I agree. Alex, look again, look again. I know you can do this. Alex, tell me what is in A. What type? Yes, in A, tell me what type of situation will you be given in A? In A, you are given two sides, right, Alex? Can you see that? Here we were not given two sides, so it cannot be like A. Because in A, you are not given theta, you have to find it. But for here, it's like B, but they've just changed values. Can you see that, Alex? In B, you are given what? What are you given at B, Alex? One side, right, Alex? In B, you are given one side and what? And one angle. Good. In B, you are given one side and one angle. Good. So, so what about here, Alex? What were we given here? Alex, one angle, one side, right? Good. So that's like B. So this is a SOHCAHTOA question. We have practiced it before, and we all agree that we must use SOHCAHTOA. I'll teach you how to use it, but we all agree that we must use SOHCAHTOA, right? Okay. So they wanted you to then find a different one. So good. I'm happy. I'm going to show you how it's going to get harder and harder. But when you are trying to solve the triangle in red, either you may want to find this thing, Alex, or you may want to find the height, the whole height. You may want to find the height, or you may want to find its base. You must use what to find the base? SOHCAHTOA. What must you use to find the height? SOHCAHTOA. Are we together? Good. Are we together, Daphne? Aqua? Good. Right. No, no, no. It's you and it's you and Aqua. Good. I'm happy. Look, there's going to be hard work between. We're gonna practice. So, but what we should know is that a triangle should not be hard. If it's hard, that means we are not understanding each other. I want you to don't look at the 5 and the 3. These are just examples. These are just examples. But I want you to see what is 5? 5 is a side. What is 3? 3 is a side. Then what is theta? Theta is an angle. Do you have it? No. Did they ask for it? Yes. So you have two sides. You are looking for an angle. What must you use for this type of situation, Alex? Where you have two sides and you are looking for theta, the angle. What must you use? Alex, what must you use when you have two sides and you're looking for an angle? What must you use? You must use SOHCAHTOA. Well, thank you. Thank you, man. Whenever you are given two sides and they ask for theta, you use SOHCAHTOA. 100%. Yes, yes, we need to go into more detail on how to use it, but you should know when to use it. The second one is if you are given also, instead of giving you two sides, now they are stingy. They won't give you two sides, they'll only give you one side. Isn't it, Aqua? And what else will they give you though? If they only give you one side, they'll have to give you what? The angle. They'll have to give you an angle. And then they can start asking for the other missing sides. What do you use again for this situation? SOHCAHTOA. So either when you are looking for an angle or when you are given an angle, one side and one angle, you use SOHCAHTOA. Now, let's do the last one and you're done. The last situation. The last situation. So let me summarize it, but this is how we remember it, okay? SOHCAHTOA is used when you have an angle somewhere in the question. Either you are looking for an angle or you are given an angle. Then you must use SOHCAHTOA. Are we together? But let's look at the triangle in blue. So we know that for us to use SOHCAHTOA, we must either be looking for theta or we must be given theta. So this triangle in red, why do you use SOHCAHTOA for the triangle in red? Because you have an angle, right, Alex? For this triangle we had put, let me go back here. I'm now putting it in green. Why do we use SOHCAHTOA, Alex? For this triangle in green? What's the reason why we use SOHCAHTOA? Alex, that's one thing I don't like. When you say things from your own head that we didn't agree on. What? Are you back at that again? You know it, right? Yeah. I said the reason why we use SOHCAHTOA is we have an angle somewhere in the question. Okay, Alex? If you get a triangle, listen, students. Yes, when an angle, when either you are looking for it or you are given it. So in a triangle, right? In a triangle. Let's look at the triangle in blue. Look at the triangle in blue. Did they ask for the angle? No. Did they give you an angle? No. So can you use SOHCAHTOA for this triangle in blue? No. Why can't you use it, Aqua? What's the reason? Because there is no angle in in this triangle. Nothing about angles. Thank you. A triangle is a simple shape, but it can confuse a lot of people. There is nothing about angles in that blue one. So we are not even going to think about SOHCAHTOA. Well done. So what do we think of? This is where we think of Pythagoras. Pythagoras. Remember, these triangles have right angles. We are doing triangles with right angles. Alex, can you see Pythagoras now? We use Pythagoras here, Mr. Alex. We use Pythagoras when there is nothing to do with angles. Only sides. Okay? I don't want to see anyone use Pythagoras when there is an angle. I will be so shocked and disappointed to say, hey, can't you see they gave you an angle? Oh, hey, can't you see you are looking for an angle? So why Pythagoras? Do you understand? So let's say they give you this, Alex, 3. Then they give you this, 5. Then this is X, Y, Z. Then they'll say, find side x, z. Find side exit. Find side exit. Can we use SOHCAHTOA here? No, we cannot. Why can't we use SOHCAHTOA? What are we given? What is this? Good. Good. What is 3? 3 is a side. Alex, the other thing you are given is 5. What is 5? 5 is a side. So we are given 2 sides. And then they are asking for XZ. What is XZ? Is it an angle or a side? It's a side. So is there anything to do with angle in this one? So we cannot use SOHCAHTOA. What do we use? Pythagoras. Right? Pythagoras theory. When you are given side. So I'm going to ask you, Aqua, I'm going to ask you. The first thing that I want is for you to tell me when we use SOHCAHTOA and when we use Pythagoras. You cannot fail to tell me, because we'll be in trouble if you do that. How can you forget it's a triangle? I said if there is nothing to do with an angle, like the blue triangle there, they will ask you, look at what they asked us in the blue triangle. They said, find CD. CD is what, Alex? This CD here. What is it? CD. Yeah, what is it? From C to D. What is it, Alex? When I say what is it, you should tell me, is it a side or an angle? What is it? It's a side. CD is a side. So there's nothing to do with angles here, right? So we have to use Pythagoras. We don't use your own guesswork, Alex, to say, so this is half, so this is half. Who said it's half? You understand? We are not allowed to do that. Are we together, Aqua? Good. We don't say, if the question didn't say it, then don't say it. So we use Pythagoras theory. Right. Now, I will now start questions with you because now you know. So now I will start doing questions until you people know how to do the SOHCAHTOA and how to do Pythagoras. Are you ready to start? Mr. Alex, are you ready to start? All right, so let me load. Then we now do. I just wanted to show you with that triangle, but it's not the one we are studying. It's not the one. Pardon? Very soon. There's still time, isn't you? You said 30 minutes, right? Yeah, let's use the 8 minutes. Because you haven't done any example, so you forget what we just did. Wait. Yes, it's true. Let's just do till past exactly. Okay? Exactly 30 minutes. Are we together? Then it's fine. I would have just done 2 or 3 questions with you. Right, let me see. Excuse me. Right, so I'm going to open them right now. Look at this. We said we look at paper 1s, paper 2s, paper 3s, paper 4s. from each year, excuse me. Paper 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. All right, so look at these questions. So let's see. Thank you, Piyush Patel, saying I'm the goat. Hi, Sharia Nafis. How are you? Hi, everybody in the chat. Put your name. Let's see. What are your names?